Well, with numbers of Canadians traveling to the United States falling, one place in California is doing its best to spread the love to their across-the-border neighbors. Palm Springs has hung signs in the downtown core and the airport in an attempt to make Canadian visitors feel the love. So let's bring in the mayor of that city, deHarte. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell me about the decision behind this sign campaign.
You know, it really is very simple. Canadians have been coming to Palm Springs for decades, and many of them stay for months on end. They're not just tourists. They're part of our community. They're friends. They volunteer. They're with our community on a daily basis. So they're more than a tourist, and they're part of who we are as Palm Springs. And the banner was just an idea to say thank you to those that are still here, let them know that we appreciate them, and for the folks who have already gone home, to send them a message that says, you really are part of who we are in Palm Springs, and we appreciate you.
Some pictures of those signs, and it really is striking. There are lots of places in the United States that Canadians go to. I'm not sure if those other places are involved in this kind of very visible campaign. Now that these signs are up, what are you hearing from citizens in Palm Springs?
Well, from day one, citizens have been very appreciative and happy that we're sending a positive message. And local Canadians who live here, I've gotten quite a few messages on, how it's just been so emotionally heartfelt for them to see their city that they love embrace their family, and they couldn't wait to take pictures and send home. So we're seeing a lot of that nowadays, now that these banners are up.
So you may answer this in terms of economics or in terms of the contribution to kind of the spirit of the community, or in any way you want. But if the number of visitors continues to decline, what impact is that going to have on Palm Springs?
Well, it's going to have a big impact on not just tourism. It's going to have a big impact on quality of life. And like I said, the Canadians are here because they support the values and the purpose and intent of Palm Springs as being a diverse and welcoming community. So they make up a big piece of our community during a lot of months, 4 months out of the year, 3 months out of the year. So we're losing a lot of friends with this turmoil that's happening that is beyond our control. And I really think most Canadians see that it's a hardship not only on you in Canada, but it's a hardship on everybody here in the States, and in particular the city they love, Palm Springs.
Yeah, I mean, you seem like a very thoughtful, compassionate person. I'm sure you realize that for a lot of Canadians, it's not personal, but at the same time, there's a lot of anger towards the United States, or at least towards these policies. It's very deeply felt. So what's your message for Canadians who are watching now?
I get it. I've been to national rallies here in town, protesting the policies. And when I'm at these rallies, I'm telling the crowds gathered, don't just come to the rally. Go home and speak out. Raise your voice. Let your politicians, let your civic leaders know how this impacts you, how this impacts your life, and why is it important to you. So when I was getting these first notes coming from folks in Canada, I got it, and we're on the same page. I understand where they're coming from, and it's what I'm telling people to do here. So I understand it. I understand the hurt that's happening right now.
Well, thank you very much for connecting with us. Still afternoon, of course, here in British Columbia and in Palm Springs, California. Mayor deHarte, appreciate the conversation.
Excellent. Thank you.